We have an early season collision of teams ranked in the top 25, both with a chance to come up with a quality win and really build toward an excellent season today.
Welcome to the home of the Big Orange Nation. Massive Neyland Stadium, home field of the Tennessee Volunteers.
As we'll see a squad from the SEC,
The Georgia Bulldogs.
taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference,
The Tennessee Volunteers.
for EA Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway.
Balls will kick this deep to begin the game.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone.
He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup, both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
They'll run it here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker is coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today.
Looking downfield, it's Stockton. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch. He feels the punt. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Has the 1st down and more. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects a team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Takes the handoff. It's Thomas. Forced down and more. He's still running. They bring him down,
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And the Vols starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Aguilar. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. Important 2nd down play coming up.
Easy.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Well, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 3rd down instead.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
On the board. That makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Turner trying to create good field position. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Caught over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
2nd down after that completion. Looking for a man. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and he dropped it. Do not see that very often from this guy. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
After the 2nd down incompletion, we'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Off the play fake on first down. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. To the air. It's Stockton. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They'll run the option. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? Ball scooped up by the defense. Touchdown, Dogs. And the defense joins the scoring party now. That's a scoop and score defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
Here's the point after attempt. Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run it here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. You've got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking to throw. It's Aguilar. Fires it to the wideout. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now big decision coming up here on 4th.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Game makes it 2nd and medium. They'll try the right side on the toss. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this 1st down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. 1st down now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And now they'll try the running play off left tackle. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. An inside give now from the shotgun. They tackle. It looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get 1st downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
QB keeps it himself.
Gain of 1. And that's a 1st down for the offense.
The Dogs pick up enough to get a 1st down there. Here comes a handoff. And that run produces a decent gain. Georgia has moved into the red zone. Play fake, looking to throw. Gets made on the out route. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Running play called on 3rd and short. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be 1st down from there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Looking for 6. Looking for a red zone touchdown throw, but it's incomplete. with the gun now on third down. The pass rush closing in. He's looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Boy, Chris, this drive looked outstanding until they got into the red zone. Seems like the wheels have come off. Third down and long makes it very tough to execute in the red zone. Now let's see what they come up with here on this fourth down play.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Using his legs, it's Frazier. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12. A red zone opportunity.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Shotgun handoff here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down here. Dropping back. It's Stockton. On the move now. That'll be a sack. The defense has the last word here in this period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. He was on target with his first try. This is a chip shot from 24 yards. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. The lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Keeping it on the ground here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back. It's Aguilar. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
This one will be fair caught. Play of this drive now. They're set up in the 34. And the single back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. And they don't block the defensive end who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really did give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. The ball handed off. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Here's second down. Tailback with another carry. He gets loose. Fighting off the defender. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, Not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. The back's got it. Got the first down and still motoring. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
The Dogs line up with a first and goal. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Aguilar. It's an out route, the catch made. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. The pass rush gets home.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, a brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started
looking for a man deep down the middle. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And the Volunteers will bring their punt team on the field now.
Number 98 on to punt it away.
They'll kick it away here. And that sets up a return. And a returner brought down by that coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking a snap, turns around, and flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction, the way they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes, well, he's blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he grew that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. To throw, it's Stockton. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Dogs bring their punt team onto the field. Fielded near the 20. Creative running there. Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That is broken up and incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. They'll try the option play here. He'll toss it to the back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. It's Aguilar. Quick throw to the left side. What a catch! They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the 1st down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. The Volunteers will look to convert here on 4th down. They try to sneak it for the first. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
How about that defensive front and the linebackers collapsing down on the football? You would think that the quarterback sneak is a safe call, an easy call to get the yards that you need, but not with that push by that defensive line.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Breaking free at midfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
First down here for this offense. Toss play to the outside. He finds some space. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Back to pass. It's Stockton. It's complete on the crossing route. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Makes a nice move there. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You're talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loss of 2. Brings up 2nd down.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick this away to get the second half going. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Moving the receiver now before the snap. And the jet sweep. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
Hey, they gave up some yards here,
But, man, that's a pretty good job by this defense against the jet sweep. You see who was carrying the ball there? He can fly. I would argue he's the fastest guy on the field. So you don't give up the big play. You give up a few yards. I think that's a win for the defense.
They try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. They'll hand it off. 33.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. And the wideout goes in motion. To the air. It's Stockton. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down at the 45.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Now the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Using his legs. It's Robinson. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
on the ground on first and goal. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. They're going to score with a run to the right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs. And momentum really building now. Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
31, Tennessee, 3.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Single back takes the handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The game makes it second and medium. Takes the handoff again. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. Looking to pass, it's Aguilar. Catch made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Vols have 1st and 10 here. They're going to run it. They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Tackle made after just a short gain.
What a play by this defense. It strung the quarterback out on the pitch, did a nice job of being able to have assignment football. Everybody has a man. Nothing the offense could do there. That's just great defense.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a gap, it's Frazier. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To throw, it's Stockton. Looking for the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the Bulldogs will line up to boot it away. He's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll test the right side here. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? They'll try to run for the 1st down. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw to his receiver. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Now here's the toss play. Finding space at the 20. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
38, Tennessee, 3.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the First play of the drive now from the 25. There's the handoff. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. A handoff to the back. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situations. Much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Find some room. It's Bishop. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play. Bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Looking to pass. It's Aguilar. Grab down the middle. It's Staley. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
The Vols with 1st and 10 here. Handoff from the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. They make the tackle, but the offense has a 1st down now at the 21.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
Takes a shot at the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
But here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Over the middle. It's Staley.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's 3rd and 4. So far, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down this possession.
Here we go.
A play action looking to throw. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the 4th quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they could get it done.
He's got it. It's out for a first down. They've got it, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Back to throw. It's Aguilar. And it's caught. Touchdown, Volunteers.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Handoff running right. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
On the ground, it's Jones. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up. Movement here from the tight end. Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Fighting off the defender. Again, ripping through the defense. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Wow, that's a great effort here by the running back, but he's still a little bit short of the line to gain. Now we got a tough decision to make coming from the sideline.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Aguilar. Pulls it in. It's Staley. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
The offense really clicking here. First down, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again, hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
The quarterback just kneels down. 2nd down after that previous play. The offense will just take a knee. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. The ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said,